Wake up. You hear me? Wake up. You don't have time to hit snooze on your life anymore. You don't have time to wait on the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect support. You don't need perfect. You need PRPOs. You need press UI. You need to look in the mirror and say, my time is now. You've been sleeping on your gift, sleeping on your talent. You keep saying, someday, but someday ain't coming. What's coming is regret if you don't move. What's coming is a future where you sit down and wish you could go back and fight harder. But guess what? You don't have to wish. You don't have to rewind. You've got toe to eye right now, right here. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start with what you have now. The idea that you need all the stars to align before you move is a lie. Too many people sit back thinking they need more time, more resources, more confidence, more clarity before they begin. But life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who work. The perfect time doesn't exist. There will always be something missing, something to fix, something to figure out. But while you're sitting on the sideline trying to perfect your plan, someone else with half your skill and none of your hesitation is out there grinding, showing up, and making it happen. You don't need to have it all figured out to make a move. You need to be hungry. You need to trust that the lessons you need will show up once you start. Perfection is a trap that keeps you stuck in fear and procrastination. Progress comes from action, from showing up with what you've got, even if it's not enough in your eyes. Greatness is built in the doing, not the waiting. It's built in motion, not in planning. Use what you've got, start where you are, and build the rest as you go. Success belongs to the consistent, not the most talented. Talent can give you a head start, but consistency is what takes you across the finish line. You can be the smartest, strongest, most gifted person in the room, but if you don't show up every day, it means nothing. The world is full of talented people who never made it because they relied on potential instead of practice. Meanwhile, the ones who wake up early, push through failure, and refuse to quit, they're the ones who win. Consistency is about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work when no one's clapping, when no one's watching, when it's boring, painful, or uncomfortable. It's choosing discipline over mood, effort over ease, repetition over results. Consistency doesn't give you instant rewards, but it builds momentum that becomes unstoppable over time. It sharpens your skills, strengthens your mindset, and sets you apart from everyone who only works when it's convenient. Success isn't about a perfect day. It's about stacking imperfect days filled with effort. It's about trusting the process when the results don't show yet. The grind doesn't lie. The work always pays off, but only if you keep showing up no matter what discipline and daily action turn dreams into reality. Dreams are not enough by themselves. Everybody has them. What separates the dreamers from the doers is the ability to show up every single day, no matter how they feel. Discipline means doing it even when you're tired, even when you're frustrated, even when you're not seeing the results you want. It's the muscle that keeps you moving forward when motivation disappears. Dreams may light the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Every small decision, every daily choice to move towards your goal adds up. It's not the big moments that change your life. It's the quiet ones, the ones no one sees. When you choose to stick to the plan, stay on the path, and keep pressing forward. The difference between average and elite is not talent. It's routine. It's the grind, the repetition, the sacrifice. Most people want success, but they don't want to pay for it daily. They want the outcome, but avoid the process. Dreams are free, but the grind is not. You've got to clock in every day with focus, hunger, and a refusal to waste time. You don't need a better dream. You need better discipline and relentless daily effort. You are responsible for setting the tone of your life, no one else. Too often people wait for someone to motivate them, push them, or give them permission to go after what they want. They look for external validation to feel worthy, strong, or capable. But the truth is, no one's coming to save you, to wake you up, or to hand you success. You have to take ownership of your time, your energy, your choices. The attitude you bring into each day is on you. You can either walk into the day defeated before it begins, or you can show up like you own the moment. Mindset is everything. You can't control every circumstance, but you can control your response, your grind, your effort. The people who win in life are the ones who stopped blaming, stopped waiting, and started taking full responsibility for their future. They understand that their habits shape their results, that their response to adversity defines their path, that every day is a choice to be passive or to be powerful. You have the power to decide the tone, the energy, the direction of your life. No more waiting for motivation. No more hoping for easy days. No more expecting someone else to set the standard. You've heard the call. You've been reminded of the truth that so many try to ignore. That your life, your future, your success is in your hands. No one else can wake up for you. No one else can run your race. The difference between where you are and where you want to be isn't luck, isn't talent, isn't timing. It's action. It's consistency. It's discipline. It's waking up and deciding that as today, not tomorrow, is the day you go all in. Because there is no perfect moment. There's only now. There's only this minute, this hour, this day. Every second you spend waiting is a second wasted. Every excuse you feed is a chain that holds you back from what you're really capable of. So stop looking for guarantees and start trusting your grind. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a relentless mindset. You don't need more support. You need more self-belief. The ones who win are the ones who stop waiting for something to change and become the change themselves. They take the hits and keep swinging. They fall and get back up. They build themselves in the silence when no one's watching and shine when the world finally takes notice. But even then, they don't stop because it was never about applause, it was about purpose. You have to be the thermostat, not the thermometer. You set the temperature of your day, your goals, your life. You walk in the room and raise the standard. You wake up and decide how your story is going to be written. Are you going to keep living on repeat, doing the same things, staying in the same place, talking about what you could be? Or are you going to rise up and start becoming that person today? Because the world doesn't care about what you almost did. It doesn't hand out rewards for potential. It only responds to execution. It only respects those who show up day after day, who build when no one else believes, who push when it doesn't feel good, and who stay locked in when the distractions scream the loudest. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers. That's what turns average into excellence. This is your moment. This is your wake up call. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, right here, right in the middle of your doubts, your struggles, your fears, you still have the power to shift, to change the story, to take the pain, the pressure and turn it into progress. Nothing is holding you back but the limits you've accepted. So wake up, get up, lock in, grind like your future depends on it, because it does. Don't just exist, dominate. Don't just talk, do. Don't just dream, build. The time isn't coming. The time is already here. Your time is now. Wake up and win.